Welcome to GeoVenture. If you love geography, please like this video and subscribe for more content. New episodes weekly. Let's explore together. Have you ever looked at an old map? The kind with faded ink and yellowed paper? You might notice something curious. The names of countries are different. The borders are drawn in unfamiliar places. Maps are not permanent things. They are snapshots of a moment in time. They show how the world was organized on a particular day. But the world is always changing. Countries can appear. Countries can disappear. Their stories are written not just in ink, but in the lives of the people who called them home. Tales of power, conflict, and the constant search for identity. This essay will explore some of these vanished nations. We will journey back in time to understand them and the forces that led to their end. The Ottoman Empire was once a vast and powerful state. It began its rise in the late 13th century. For over 600 years, it was a major force in the world. At its peak, its lands stretched across 3 continents. It controlled much of southeastern Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa. The city of Constantinople, renamed Istanbul, was its magnificent capital. A crossroads of cultures, religions, and trade routes. The slow decline of the empire is often called the sick man of Europe, a process unfolding through the 19th and early 20th centuries. The empire struggled with internal conflicts and economic problems as nationalist movements within its borders grew stronger. World War I delivered the final blow. Siding with the Central Powers, the empire's defeat shattered its remaining foundations. After the war, the Allies dismantled the empire. The Treaty of Sèvres laid out terms, vast territories were carved up and mandates assigned. In the heartland, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk led a successful struggle, founding the Republic of Turkey in 1923. In the heart of Central Europe stood another great empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire. From 1867 to 1918, a unique dual monarchy ruled by the House of Habsburg bound Austria and Hungary together. Vienna and Budapest served as magnificent capitals. A complex mosaic, Germans, Hungarians, Czechs, Poles, Ukrainians, Slovaks, Croats, Serbs, and Italians, diversity that was strength and strain. The empire was a large economic unit with a powerful army and a flourishing culture of art, music, and science. But nationalism grew in the 19th century. Many peoples demanded autonomy or independence, testing the imperial balance. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in Sarajevo ignited World War I. War strained its multi-ethnic society. By 1918, amid defeat and internal collapse, the empire disintegrated. Charles I renounced participation in state affairs. New and revived nations emerged, redrawing Central Europe. Many awoke citizens of a new state without moving. One day Austro-Hungarian, the next Czechoslovak, new government, new flag, new future. The Soviet Union, the fall of a red giant. Formed in 1922 after the 1917 Russian Revolution, overturned the old empire. A federation of 15 republics, with Russia the largest, governed by the Communist Party from Moscow. For 70 years it stood a superpower, locked in a Cold War struggle with the United States. A command economy controlled industry and agriculture, promoting a collective identity, yet national identities persisted. From Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania to Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, diverse languages, faiths, and histories lived under the Soviet umbrella. For decades, Moscow kept tight political control, suppressing independence. In the late 1980s, Mikhail Gorbachev introduced glasnost and perestroika, hoping to revitalize a struggling system. Instead, frustrations surfaced. Economic problems worsened. Nationalist movements grew bolder. The end came quickly. After a failed hardliner coup in August 1991, central power evaporated. In December, presidents of Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus signed an accord declaring the USSR had ceased to exist. On December 25, 1991, Gorbachev resigned and the red flag was lowered. 15 independent countries emerged as monuments to the old order came down. After World War I, two multi-ethnic countries appeared on Europe's map, Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia, born from Austro-Hungary's ruins. Yugoslavia united Serbs, Croats, Slovenes, Bosniaks, Macedonians, and Montenegrins. Czechoslovakia brought together Czechs and Slovaks. Both endured occupation in World War II, then decades of communist rule. Yugoslavia was held together by Josip Broz Tito until his death in 1980. Afterward, economic difficulties and rising nationalism pulled the country apart. In the early 1990s, brutal wars broke out, marked by ethnic cleansing and immense human suffering, especially in Croatia and in Bosnia and Herzegovina. In stark contrast, Czechoslovakia's end was peaceful. After the Velvet Revolution of 1989, leaders disagreed on the future, but chose negotiation. The calm, orderly Velvet Divorce took effect on January 1, 1993. Two independent nations emerged, with citizens, assets, and even military equipment divided through careful agreement. These two tales show the end of a country can follow very different paths: tragedy or peaceful, civilized separation. After World War II, Germany was divided into Allied zones. The Western zones formed West Germany. The Soviet zone became East Germany, a communist state in 1949. Two Germanys faced each other across a fortified border. The Berlin Wall became the most famous symbol of that division. Built in 1961 to stop flight to the west, it was a concrete iron curtain. Life was tightly controlled. The Stasi surveilled dissent. Many longed for freedom and prosperity. In 1989, mass protests surged. An official mistakenly announced the border would open, and thousands rushed to the wall. Guards opened the checkpoints. People celebrated together, tearing down the wall. Free elections followed. On October 3, 1990, East Germany dissolved into a reunified Germany, vanishing not by war, but by the people's will. The stories of these vanished countries are more than footnotes. They remind us the world we know is not static. Lines that seem permanent are fluid, redrawn by wars, treaties, revolutions, and people defining who they are. Vast, multi-ethnic states can crumble under nationalism. Powerful ideologies can unravel when they fail their people. Breakups can mean violent conflict or peaceful negotiation. Even rigid divisions can be overcome. Each vanished land leaves a legacy and a caution against assuming today's borders are final. A nation is more than government or territory. It is its people. Our present is one frame in a much larger story. The next time you look at a map, see not an ending, but a transformation and the living histories beneath the lines.